All right, we are live. Thank you for tuning in to another week of Fourth and Inches with your host, Mr. James Elam. Let's give it up.
Hello.
All
Hello.
right, we're about to get it in. Let's get it on. But first, we have to send a shout out for our sponsors, Slappy's Meats and Cheeses, where you need absolutely not a tooth to know that this meat is the truth. They sell all type of cheeses that smell like feet, and cheeses that you can eat. Slappies. They located somewhere. All right, now let's get to Mr. James Elam. Let's give it up again one more time.
Yes, sir. Ready to do this NFL recap of Week 6? We had some good games this week. Couple upsets, couple close games, and couple stinkers. We started off with the Thursday night game, which had the Washington Commanders beating the Bears. Game totally lacked offense. Nobody really able to score the ball. I really didn't enjoy watching that Thursday night game. Just some teams they shouldn't show in prime time. And I would have to say the Bears. It's one of them teams, especially with me being a Packers fan. And we're gonna go to an upset of the week with my Steelers. My Steelers beating the Buccaneers, upsetting Tom Brady.
Okay.
The rookie quarterback started off looking pretty good. He ended up getting hurt, and Trubisky pulled it off for the Steelers there at the end with a couple big passes. And the defense came up with a key play in the end zone.
Wait,
Keep
hold,
the
hold,
Buc-
hold on, hold on. Hold on, James. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something is not right. Because it's streaming, but it's not streaming on what it's supposed to be streaming on.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Okay, it says it's live, but yeah, it's streaming. Okay, so if anybody out there y'all can hear us, leave a comment if anybody can hear us.
Oh, my girl says she can't hear it.
Damn, what's going on? It's streaming, but it's streaming from a different stream. What the? Gotta get it
So
together.
can't hear it this week.
No, it's on, but it's on another link. Let me show you. Let me send it. I'm finna send another link. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
I just sent you the stream. This the thing you're streaming on.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we got a viewer. Well, no viewers now. What the heck is this? What, I don't know what's going on with this. We having ain't no difficulties, but it's just something about the.
Okay. Let's see.
Uh,
All right. Now I gotta try to resend it to people. Yeah. So, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you perfectly. I'm just trying to make sure everybody else can. You should be on a
Right.
couple. It's
Okay.
streaming, but the one that I'm trying to connect it to that we sent out the link for is streaming on something else. Damn, I should have
Oh, so did you just send me the one that it's streaming on, or the one that you set
I
up the
sent you the
link
one
to?
that's streaming on now. Like for some reason it went to another stream. And let me see. Analytics.
Uh,
Oh, what's going on? Let me see something.
yeah.
Let me see something. I'll just go to the one that it's on.
Got it? Can you hear it? Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, yeah. They can hear us
Okay,
now.
found it. We got Mr. Keita Mulligan found it. Trying to pass it out, man. I passed it out to 10 damn people and.
Right. I passed it too. Can you hear it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. They can hear us
Okay,
now.
found it. We got.
Yeah, so maybe we should just keep going. I don't know.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
keep
pass.
going. Ten damn people.
Cause yeah, I had feeds and Twitters and all kind of stuff I was putting there.
Yeah, it's still back on there real quick. I don't know what happened. It streamed on something else. But yeah, we keep going. We can do our thing and yeah, we keep going. Do our thing. I don't know. It's oh no.
Yeah. So
Oh no.
talking about this week 6 of the NFL, where we had our little difficulties. Talking about Steelers upsetting the Buccaneers, coming up with a big win.
All right. Let's get back to it. We're on. We're still live. We're still streaming. It's going down. Mr. J. E. What is going on? Hello?
Hello,
All right, here we go.
Bill. Hello.
Yeah, we on. We on.
No. Yeah, just recapping the NFL Week 6. A lot of good games this week. Had quite a few upsets. Like the Steelers beating the Buccaneers, pulling out a victory. Then we had the Packers losing to the Jets at home, which I just couldn't believe this. I mean, that offensive line looked horrible. They couldn't block for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers definitely don't like getting hit. This looked like a bad game plan. Defense still not holding it together. Offense can't block anybody long enough for Aaron Rodgers to find an open receiver.
Okay.
Then we had the Vikings beating the Dolphins.
Okay.
The Dolphins tried to make it interesting at the end when they put the Teddy Bridgewater in the game. Tried to make some drives, but they couldn't pull it off at the end and lost by 8 points. The Patriots blew out the Cleveland Browns. With their rookie quarterback looking pretty good. Oh, exactly. And the 49ers getting upset by the Falcons. I couldn't believe that. 49ers have a great defense, but they seem to not be able to stop the Falcons. Mariota was running all over them. And the Falcons' offense actually looked good for once.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We had the Bengals winning the close game against the Saints. And we got another upset of the week
Okay.
with the
All
Giants
right.
beating the Ravens.
Woo.
Now, I thought it was just a fluke when the Giants beat the Packers last week, but this defense looking pretty good there. Daniel Jones making just enough plays to win a game, and the defense holding it together for him. And we
Okay.
got,
Okay. I like this.
we got the Colts beating the Jaguars. I don't think really too many people had their eye on that game. We had the Bills and the Chiefs, which was one of our slapping games of the week. I was telling everybody that I think it's the Bills here to win this championship. So far in the regular season, they looking pretty good offensively and defensively. And the defense actually came up with some key plays at the end of the game, getting a sack on Mahomes, and actually a lot of pressure to win the game.
Yes.
Then my other slapping game of the week
Here we go.
was the Cowboys versus the Eagles. And the Eagles are still undefeated. And the defense came through, holding the Cowboys shut out in the first half. Well, most of the first half with the Cowboys only being able to put up a field goal in the second quarter. It was 20-3. It's pretty much a blowout then with the Cowboys trying to play catch-up. Hurts, second-year quarterback, is looking pretty good out there. Able to move the offense just enough and keep it together.
Yes.
The Cowboys defense, which has been pretty dominant up into this game, kind of look lackluster out there.
Okay.
Not able to make enough key stops in the first half to keep them close enough.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Dallas quarterback actually threw a couple of interceptions, probably got him out the game.
Okay.
Looks like they might be ready for Dak to come back now.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. They're ready for Dak. They are ready for Dak to
And
come back. Okay. This a lot of going on, a lot of action, man. I got a chance to sit down with J.E. Talk about the Packers game. It was really, 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 really heartbreaking. Man, but hopefully they can bounce back, and we're gonna talk about those Bears. What's going on with these Bears?
the Bears' problem is they really not giving Justin Fields a good offensive line. He really doesn't have too many weapons
Okay.
to throw the ball through. So kind of putting a lot of pressure on him to try to make everything happen. He's only a second-year quarterback. It's kind of hard to put all the pressure on him and not giving him key pieces to make the Bears actually look good. Even though I really don't like the Bears, I mean, I still want to see a black quarterback do good in the
Okay.
league. Can't knock him.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's James Elam's slapping games of the week. is brought to you by who, Mr. J.E.?
Slappy Meats.
What's their motto?
You don't need any teeth to enjoy these sweet meats.
Okay, all right. That was Slappies. Thanks to Slappies. Let's get back to Mr. J.E. talking about week number 6 in the NFL. It is now 7:15, and we've been on for 15 minutes. Had a little technical difficulties, but if you're a subscriber or things like that, you got the notice. We don't know what the stream ban didn't go through the one that was what do you want to call it? What do you want to call it? I don't know, but it didn't go through. Thanks everybody for listening and tuning in. Thank you, Miss Nikita Mulligan, for tuning in with Mr. J.E. Thank y'all for all of that. All right. And what's up next? What we got next, J.E.?
Okay, so next I want to talk about the Cardinals and the Seahawks. With the Seahawks coming up with a big win over the Cardinals to keep themselves kind of in the division hunt there.
Okay.
They're at the top, kind of mid-pack right now. But that division also isn't the best division. With all the teams losing this week, the Niners took a L. Had the Buccaneers go down. So, it's a close division. Now, the team I'm getting tired of seeing in prime time, I got to talk about, is the Broncos. Nobody wants to see teams keep kicking all these field goals. It's not what I tune in for. I want to see touchdowns. And the Broncos, in the last, I got to say, 2-3 games, I think they done scored 8 field goals, maybe 1 touchdown. I'm going to have to write a letter to the league asking them not to put the Broncos in any more primetime games. Just change the schedule, please. Don't want to see them. Russell Wilson ain't got it together yet. He's playing through an injury. He didn't look super bad, but the offense still isn't flowing yet. And the Chargers was able to pull out that win in overtime. But guess what? A field goal. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, we're getting it in. It's excellent. Thank everybody for listening out there, even if it's not live. Thanks for tuning in, giving us the opportunity to entertain you with the little bit of entertainment we got. But thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Yes, let's see what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, already know, the the NBA starts tonight. Let's give it up for the best time of the year. Oh, no. But we got a Hooper's Paradise going on. But that show is coming up. We got Rat Chat coming up. But let's get back to this NFL Week 6. What are your predictions on week? Are we done with Week 6, or you still want to go over some more stuff? Oh, we got to get to the Packers. Well, we started with the Packers game, but we gonna end with that, right?
Started with the Packers.
Huh?
That upsetting game we started with.
Yeah, but we're supposed to get more into it.
I really didn't even enjoy watching the game. It was just like a jailbreak on Aaron Rodgers. Everybody was getting to the quarterback.
Y'all know he was getting popped like somebody was mad at him.
Man, he was getting humbled. You know how you made your mama mad when you was a kid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody was mad at him.
That's how they was treating Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's exactly how they was treating him.
That dude was like Rodney Dangerfield. He couldn't get no respect. He couldn't get no respect.
Yep. All right.
Go to week 7.
Okay.
talk about a couple upcoming games.
Okay.
Maybe I could pick my upset of the week. And I'm gonna go with right now. I'm gonna go with, for some reason they got the Jaguars beating the Giants by 3. I'm saying the Giants are gonna beat the Jaguars by 7. I just feel like that's gonna be my upset of the week. And then with the Cowboys coming off, I don't even know if I want to call that a hard-fought loss. I'm thinking the Lions might pull up an upset for those Lions against the boys. We're going to see if Dak really ready to play. Because I'm going with the Lions for an upset there.
Okay.
I got to go to my slapping game of the week for week 7, which is the Chiefs versus the Niners. They only got the Chiefs favored by 3 right now. Coming off an upsetting loss to the Bills. With the Niners at home. Niners has a good defense. I'm going with the upset. I got the Niners beating the Chiefs.
Okay.
So for all those people in the pick'em leagues, I'll probably go with the Niners low. They're at home, and the Chiefs aren't favored by much, and the Niners have a great defense.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I want to go my blowout of the week. I think Tampa Bay's going to get back on track offensively and take it to the Panthers.
Okay.
And the Packers, I'm hoping they can get back on track. They play the Commanders.
Okay.
Carson Wentz kind of look like trash. So I'm hoping the defense can actually stop somebody. If they let Carson Wentz come in here and throw for 300 yards, I'm telling you, get Joe Barry out of there. This dude is making our team look so bad. I think I can do a better coaching job than him.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, we're back. We're doing our thing. We got a few people on. You're listening to us. We appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. You for tuning in, man. All right. We're going to get into some more chat about week 6. We're going to get into a little bit of week 7, but if you're out there and you're listening, just leave a comment, man. We had a little bit of miscommunication, but next week we'll get it all set up, we'll get it all right, and we'll do it. We'll be on. So, hey. Hey. All right, Mr. J, what else is going on?
So, yeah, I don't know if anybody was watching that Panthers game last week. The Panthers playing the Rams.
Okay.
We had a bit of a problem with a wide receiver going off on the coach. You got Robbie Anderson going off on the wide receiver coach over there. That dude got himself kicked right off the team, right off the game, and traded to another team. So he's no longer even with the Panthers. He'll be playing for the Cardinals next week, which they need a receiver after one of their starting receivers got hurt. But we also have Hopkins coming back.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Who was suspended for PEDs.
PEDs? Oh no, PEDs.
Yeah. So he's coming back, and they got a new receiver, so hopefully that can jumpstart that offense because they didn't look too good last week. I thought they really should have pulled that game, been able to beat the Seahawks, but the Seahawks pulled it out. And now they got to face the Saints, who actually has a good defense.
Okay.
But they got the Cardinals favored to win at home. So we'll see. I might actually have to go with the Cardinals on that game. They can get it together offensively. Kyler Murray, he normally comes through and makes big plays, especially at the end of the game. I call him a little road runner because he always running around like beep beep all over the field. Yeah, that dude makes some amazing plays. So far this season, we're in week 6. And I would have to say my MVP votes are Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and let me see, any running backs? No running backs for contention this year. No wide receivers. I have to go with my boy from the Bills, Josh Allen. He's been playing pretty good. Another phenomenal quarterback. He makes a lot of key plays. My sleepers, I might have to go with Hurts. He's been playing looking awesome for Philadelphia. And Rodgers is looking that good this year, so no MVP repeat.
Okay.
Brady's looking like crap, so yeah, I got to go with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Mahomes. It's my top MVP candidates.
Okay. All right, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's keep chopping it up, baby. Let's keep chopping it up one more time for Mr. James Hill.
We don't have any comments from the viewers.
Let's go. Let's go to the comments. Let's go to see.
Who do you guys think
Let's keep chopping it up.
has a chance to win the MVP so far this season? We don't have any comments from the viewers.
A little bit of backlash. Oh, we had that was oh no, we don't have any comments. Anybody got any comments out there? I don't know. It's going down. I like it. I like it.
Well, I know. I'm gonna just go to the NBA for a second. I know this your sport.
Woohoo! Let's go.
You got a close game going right now. 42 with Boston winning this game.
Boston winning this game. Okay.
It's 6 minutes and 32 seconds in the second quarter.
Okay, we on the NBA premiere night tonight. So I know this is fourth and inches. We discussed football. We got the once again let's ask Miss Nikita Mulligan who she's got again for the Super Bowl to refresh the people's memory. Well, what about Mr. J.E.? Who do you got? Who did you say you had for the Super Bowl? The Giants, right?
No.
Oh, who had? Somebody had the Giants. Who had the Giants?
I don't think nobody had the Giants, man.
Oh,
You said
somebody
the
had the
Eagles.
Giants.
I said I got the Eagles.
Okay, Eagles. I knew it was one of them Western Coast teams. I'm sorry, West. East
Eagles.
Coast teams. East New England teams.
The Eagles and the Bills. I got them going to the Super Bowl.
Buffalo. Somebody did. Oh, I'm sorry. The Bills. I said the Giants. The Bills. Miss Nikita Mulligan said the Bills are gonna take it all this season. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good chance. I wouldn't count that one out. Maybe it'll be the Bills versus the Eagles in the Super Bowl. How would you feel about that?
I think that'll be a great game to watch.
Okay. You will.
We both got good defenses and offenses.
Who? She's Buffalo. Miss Nikita Mulligan once again says they are looking good.
Yes, they are.
The
They
Buffalo Bills are looking spectacular. Thanks everybody for hanging in there. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, we got 8 subscribers. And thank everybody for subscribing. Thank everybody for listening. The show's going to get better. We got a new show coming up, premiering. It's called Insomnia Nights. It's a show where we got late night chat. For those who really had trouble sleeping or need some help sleeping, we can chat it up and be a part of it. Just talk to us till you fall asleep. You know, it's one of those things. You know, you're up anyway. So you might as well chat it up with us. A little bit of music, a little bit of background. Might hear little rain noises, little snowstorm noises. Sometimes that put people to sleep. Even a fan noise. If some of y'all can't sleep without a fan, we can throw the fan noise in there.
yeah, I got 8 fans going, dog. I got 3 fans over here blowing.
I can't go to sleep without a fan. So
Man, I know people that download the app.
yeah. That's what I do when it's too cold or I just don't want to cut the fan on. I just listen to the app or a snowstorm, just on YouTube and just
The fan app.
Huh?
You got a fan app?
No, it's just on YouTube. You just go on YouTube and hit fan noises.
Oh, okay. I done listen to like the storm before on YouTube.
You said you have?
Yeah, storm.
Yeah. So we get one of them. You know what? Let's try that out. Let's see how. We'll say that for another time.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for listening. It's us. We're here. Thank you. Amen. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to Mr. J.E. and 4th and goal. Let's go.
Week 7.
Week 7.
Go to some more predictions about week 7. We got
Week 7
the
predictions.
Browns versus the Ravens.
Okay.
Ravens lost a close game last week to the Giants, so I got Lamar pulling this game out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how are the Ravens doing? How are the Ravens doing in your opinion, Mr. J? How are they doing this year to you?
I think they lost a couple close games. They actually 500 in the division where they're still on top being 500. So, I mean,
damn.
Right now, this isn't the best division. We got the Cleveland Browns. We got the Ravens. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we got... Sorry, I got to go to the Spanish.
Okay. All right. We up chilling. If you with us, you with us.
We got the Bengals, too.
Okay.
So we got the Ravens at 3-3, the Bengals at 3-3, and we got the
Okay.
Browns and the Steelers at 2-4. So really, it's a toss up in this division right now. Anybody could take it. I got the Ravens, even though I'm a Steelers fan. I got the Ravens probably winning this division with Lamar coming out on top. Bengals was in the Super Bowl last year, but I think the Ravens can pull it out. And we got I go to AFC South.
Okay.
Got at 3-2, the Colts at 3-2-1, Jacksonville at 2-4, and the Texans at 1-3. I'm thinking
All right. All right.
I'm gonna win that division.
Okay. All
With
right.
Derrick Henry, or we can call him King Henry, one
Yep.
of the best running backs in the NFL,
Yep.
leading the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is Fourth and Down with your host, Mr. James Elam.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about Week 7 and the predictions for Week 7 in the NFL next week. And then we got a new show coming up called Rat Chat where we will be discussing the happenings, the ups and downs of the NBA. Now, that's my thing. Hopefully, my boy will jump on board with me and do the basketball thing. But Jay E's a hooper. Well, he got hoop in his blood. Mr. Terry Porter, the NBA Hall of Famer and Milwaukee Bucks coach and um, Portland Trailblazers legend Terry Porter. So it's in his blood, But he focused more on football because I'm telling you, Jay was about 4-5 inches taller. He'd be a Hall of Famer by now. He'd be a Warren Sapp type dude because he hit like that. So he was hitting like that back then. Even in college, he was hitting like that. But had them glory days, man. But let's get back to this fourth and inches.
Yeah, right
Thank you.
now I'm just
Thank you.
going over who I think is going to win the divisions.
Okay. All right.
So I go to the AFC West. This is a tough division. You got the Chiefs and the Chargers, both at 4-2. You got the Broncos and the Raiders at the bottom of the division. Broncos are 2-4, and the Raiders are 1-4. I think Chiefs might pull this division off, but it's gonna be close because the Chargers are a good team. I just think the Chiefs are built a little better. They're a little more well-rounded as far as defense and offense. But Chargers are hurt right now. They got their top receiver off out, so their offense ain't looking as good as it could be. And I don't know if Denver ever go figure it out. On paper, Denver got one of the best teams, but they don't have the chemistry, and also having a new head coach, I don't think he quite figured it out yet. So I could see them getting better as the year progresses. And the Raiders, I don't know what's wrong with them. They took our best receiver from the Packers, Devontae Adams, and they just at the basement. They at the bottom. They trying to figure some things out themselves. I don't want to go to the you got the NFC East. Ooh, we got a good division here, and this probably is a surprise to everybody. We got the Eagles at 6-0. We got the Giants at 5-1, and the Cowboys at 4-2. Now this is a tight division race right now, but the Eagles are clearly looking like they're the favorites to win the division still. I didn't even mention the Commanders. They 2-4 at the bottom, but those three top teams right now, it could go any way. But I still think the Eagles are going to pull it out. Then I go to the NFC North. We got the Vikings at 5-1, the Packers at 3-3, the Bears at 2-4, and we got the Lions. I don't even know if I want to call them a lion. They ain't wrong. At 1-4.
Yep.
Looking a little sad, dude.
Definitely.
I think we should change their name to the Cubs.
Y'all over there cracking up. All right.
But I hate to say it, but the Vikings might actually pull it off this year.
Super Bowl?
No.
Oh, the division?
The division.
Okay.
They might pull it out this year with us maybe taking the wild card. But it'd be tough because, like I said, that NFC East, that division's loaded. So one of them teams probably go get a wild card. So we got to start winning some games here. We got the NFC South with the Buccaneers, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Panthers.
Okay.
The Falcons are actually tied at 3-3. The Saints are at 2-4, and the Panthers are at 1-5. I got the Bucks pulling it out. This maybe being Tom Brady's last year, and I'm trying to make his final run for the Super Bowl. I mean, this man basically put everything on this season, and maybe even lost his wife, because I think they're kind of going through a divorce thing right now. Because he wanted to come back and play one more season. So, I got the Buccaneers taking that division, though. Let me go to the NFC West. You got the Niners, 3-3. The Rams, who are the Super Bowl champs, at 3-3. And the Seahawks at 3-3. And we got the Cardinals at 2-4. Now this is another tough division here. It's probably only going to be one team makes it out of here to the playoffs.
Yep.
I think Garoppolo can hold it together and keep the offense fluent. I think the Niners defense might can hold it down.
Okay.
And to the playoffs again. They just
All right.
need Jimmy G
All
not
right.
to turn low.
Okay.
I got winning all the divisions.
I think would it be the North, NFC North?
Yeah.
Packers are gonna take the NFC North. I think they're gonna take the Packers. Gonna take NFC North. Keep it Packers. NFC South, I want to say Tampa Bay.
Okay.
And NFC East, I'll say the Giants. Go with the Giants. And NFC West, I will say the Rams.
The Rams, okay.
I'll say it in the AFC. Let's go to the AFC. AFC. we're going to AFC North. Is there AFC North?
North?
Let's
Yeah.
talk about AFC North. What teams do you think in the AFC North are going to pop? The AFC North, I want to say the Denver Broncos.
We got back up there. The Broncos are in the West.
Shit! Wait, no.
Okay. So in the North, we got the Ravens, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Steelers.
Steelers. Miss Nikita Mulligan said that the Vikings. The Vikings.
Of course she's going to say that.
Oh, no! Let's give it a one time for. Oh, no!
Yeah.
All right. What's the rivalry in the household? What is the rivalry in that home? Is it the Packers? Is it more of the Packers and the Bears, or is it more of the Packers and the Vikings for the rivalry in the home? Huh?
Packers all day.
Packers. Okay. We are the Midwest Packers. I mean, we're Midwestern teams, but we born and we raised off the Packers. This is Wisconsin, so it's Packers everything. Because who else gonna cheer for the Packers besides the home team? That's why I always go for the home team. Do you remember for the longest time, we used to cheer for the Bucks. I used to actually buy pullovers. I used to buy all of the Buck stuff, but man, it was like, you buying Buck stuff? Like, yeah, it's home. I didn't even like baseball, but I always had Brewers gear. But I never, ever had a Packers jersey. I always wanted that blue and gold Brett Favre jersey, but I was kind of iffy about Brett Favre. Brett Favre just felt like the type of dude that he really is. So I was kind of, I didn't want to buy it. But huh?
Send pictures of his junk to secretaries and reporters.
These people gotta hold their tongue when they in the spotlight in these professional teams, but we know what they really are behind closed doors. But you couldn't get to where you were if it wasn't for these players. But here nor there, we still fans, we still entertaining. Let's take a look and see what's going on in our chat room. All right, got a few viewers in. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Next week we'll have it pre-programmed. So I don't know. I gotta connect the streams. I'm still work in process, but you know we getting out all the kinks. So thank everybody for listening, and let's give it up one time for listening. All right, this is a talk show. Now we're getting to the talk show part of the show, and I would like to introduce my first guest, Mr. James E. Yeah.
Hello.
This when you walk in and sit down. All right, Mr. James Elam, thank you for showing up.
Okay.
Welcome to the couch. Welcome to the couch. Let's ask a few questions about Mr. James Elam. Hot dogs or Hennessy? Which one do you pick?
Well, I gotta go with hot dogs now because I don't really drink too much. Never been really a fan of Hennessy.
Okay, we got hot dogs. Gang banging or reading?
Reading is fundamental, dog.
Okay, so hot dogs, reading. Is it possible to run away from home if you live alone?
I guess you can run away from yourself.
It's not funny, sir. It's not funny at all, sir. Let's ask some more questions. We ain't got no questions in the room. We have Chicago style hot dogs. Let's give it up for Chicago style hot dogs.
I ain't giving it up for that. I already
Damn.
know who gave it up for that.
God damn. No, that's in the chat room. I'm just responding to everybody. There's only one person in the chat room. Everybody else, um, in a wheelchair. Damn.
Appreciate it, baby.
Let's, yeah, appreciate it 100%. Let's give it up one more time for Miss Nikita Mulligan. Always supporting, always hanging in there. That is a great partner. Let's give it up. But anytime she can jump on and snatch the phone out your hand and snatch the mic out your hand and jump on and say what she gotta say. She a real football fan. She know her stuff. Ain't too many. Well, I mean, there's a lot of women out there, but a woman that know football, that's somebody watching with because you got somebody to talk to with.
Right.
But
And I sit here and we watch all the games together.
that's cool.
We switch from game to game and just be watching them.
Now, when you watch these games, what is it that you guys particularly favor to eat? Like, is there a certain snack, or is there a certain, or it's just whatever's on the menu?
Well, a lot of times it's Sunday, so
Yeah, Sunday dinner.
yep, Sunday dinner.
Yeah, but do you be tired after all that? Because Sunday dinners is heavy.
Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
big deal.
Yeah, because you'll probably be falling asleep before the what is that, what is that channel? NBC night game. You be sleep before then.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I
Yeah, exactly.
highlight sometimes because depending on who playing, some of them games be boring, man. You don't even want to watch the game.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. All games ain't good games, man. I love football, and I'll try to watch most of them. But man, some of them games they've been showing here lately.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think that football has become less entertaining to you, or is it that you think we getting? Because remember, my big thing was to be the NBA draft. I used to just have like parties for the draft, but then now it's like, I don't know who playing. I don't really care. So
I mean, I think like part of it is just getting older, man.
yeah,
When
yeah,
you
yeah,
young, you try to always stay up late anyways. You watch anything.
yeah. Cigarettes and cocaine, man, it's taking its toll on us. Um,
Oh my God.
let's talk about some more things that's going on in the NFL. Do you think? What we sitting on the couch with Mr. James? Let's give it up one more time for Mr. James. Leave him on the couch.
Yes, sir.
So, do you regret not being a tap dancer? These are
That,
questions they tell me to ask. I just got a cue card here. Just asking the question.
well, I mean, I was pretty quick on my toes.
Yeah, yeah. Weren't you called Mr. Bojangles in middle school?
Mr. Bojangles, not Mr. Bojangles.
This card says that you were once a tap dancer in 1991. You tap danced at a talent show at your middle school.
Yeah,
Is this
I
you?
think I got booed off the stage.
Yes, 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 yes.
'Cause I
Okay,
slipped and
got another question for you on the card. Mr. James Elam, football star. Um, should it be a crime to be musty in public places with four or more people there?
I, I think it should be a crime to be musty with two or more people. Well, nobody musty around me.
So, should the world know if it's two people and one is musty, how does the other person project it to the world that this person is musty? Let's not give it up for musty. Let's boo it.
How do you tell somebody?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I guess you just come out and just tell them.
Okay. Okay, we got Mr. James Edom here on the couch. We're going to talk about football. We're going to ask questions from these cue cards and get back to the show. What else is it to do? What else is it to talk about? I don't even know what time this show go off. I don't know. Next week we're gonna have surprise guests. And the surprise guest is whoever calls in.
Right.
It's not a
Okay.
surprise. It's not a surprise. But this is another great show. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Another week of Fourth and Inches with your host, Mr. James E. What are we gonna be expecting next week? What's going on next week?
Next week, we'll be going over week 7 recap.
Okay.
Probably talking about week 8 upsets and pick'em games. Try to help some people out there.
Okay.
I might even talk about some fantasy players of the week next week too.
The fantasy players of the week. Are you on a fantasy football team?
Yes, sir. I'm in a
Man,
couple leagues.
why you don't talk about it, man? That's one of the things you gotta talk about. And people that's on the team, they can relate and talk, man. That's one of the talking points. Like next week, Fourth and
Yeah.
Inches, we're gonna dedicate most of the show, part of the show, to fantasy football. We're gonna get our notes, we're gonna get on our cards, we're gonna look on the draft boards and see what's going on in this fantasy football league and how you're doing in it. How are you doing in the fantasy football league so far this season?
Well, this is probably part of the reason why I'm not talking about it. My team sucks.
Shit.
If I was having a better fantasy season, I'd probably be talking about it a little more.
All right, fantasy
The thing
season.
about fantasy football, like
Okay.
you could be you could be third in the league in scoring
Starting the
and
league
still
scoring.
have one of the worst records
One of the
because you
worst
can
records.
always end up playing somebody who's having a good week. So you could score like 500 points. This dude could be have 400 points and
400
be number
points.
one in the league.
Okay.
'Cause he's playing everybody when somebody on bye or you got somebody hurt or there's all kind of stuff that happen in fantasy football. Like if one of your players get hurt, ain't no putting no another player in while he playing. He just went out the game hurt in the first quarter and you just lost all them points.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This has been another week of Fourth and Inches with Mr. James Elam. Um, okay. Miss Nikita Mulligan says she's 4-2 in her fantasy. Are you doing better than that, Mr. J.E.? You doing better than
Nah,
4-2? Oh, you doing worse?
yeah.
Oh, Mr. J.E. Let's give it
Four,
up one more time for Mr. J.E. who's doing worse.
2-4 in her league.
Oh, you 2-4? Oh, Mr. J.E. We got to talk about it next week. Thank everybody for listening and tune in next week for another exciting week. Hopefully we got more people listening. Another exciting week of Fourth and Inches with your host, Mr. James Elam.
All right, like and subscribe, everyone. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, but I think that the only people that listen to him already subscribe. They can't even subscribe again. So I don't know. I think this
Well,
time it was the connection thing because usually we have at least 3 people listening. But it's not important at this point. But they gonna
yeah,
catch
we
on,
gonna
man. I'm
have more
telling you.
people.
In
Gotta
10
get.
years, it's gonna be the #1 show. All right, y'all. We out. Thank y'all. All right.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone.
Oh, man.